Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry this one took so long. I've been really busy with school and, the government trying to hunt me down, especially because of this new conspiracy theory I found, which I think is very interesting. It's recently come to light that the world did, in fact, end in 2012, and, we're currently living in the Matrix. And I also, found this blog online, called, Keep Beach City Weird. Talks about Sneeple. I think they're the ones keeping us in here. You should check it out. It's a great blog. I'll link it in the description. So anyway, about One Piece, we got a very special episode for you today because everything is double. That's right, baby. It's a double feature. We got two chapters, 1078 and 1079. But it's not just that, okay? I didn't say double feature for nothing, okay? So I'm gonna sit in this barn and I'm gonna tell you everything that you need to know about this week's chapter and also the one last week that I missed. So firstly, we know now that York is evil, okay? So basically, the super obvious subtext that a lot of channels have already pointed out is that basically we never left Wano, we're still on Wano, Luffy just went in a circle in the ocean, and Egghead is basically just super-powered, super technologically advanced version of Wano created in between arcs by York. Now you may be asking, how does York connect to Kaido at all? Well, I'll get to that, but first, in 1078 it's revealed that the world government is treating the Egghead situation like the one on Ohara. So here's the theory. There used to be two Onigashimas. Okay, this is why I said it's a double feature. There used to be two Onigashimas. The one on Wano and the one on Ohara. The one on Ohara was the Tree of Knowledge. Why do you think the giant top of the tree was so big? It's because Onigashima was inside of it. So with Luffy taking down Kaido, bringing down Onigashima, there are no more Onigashimas. Kaido wants there to be two Onigashimas again, so he's turning Egghead into Onigashima. We brought this up before. He is going to make a second one, though, and that'll be important a bit later. Keep that in the back of your head. Before we do that, though, we do have to acknowledge the two deaths that occurred in chapter 1078. Brook, whose soul left his body. Unfortunately, that does mean he's dead. And Usopp, who got petrified into stone, he is also dead. Now, Oda did make it clear that in order for round one of the raid to succeed, we needed the whole Straw Hat crew. So without the help of Usopp and Brook, the second round is destined to fail. And that's especially because Kaido is here on Egghead. Not the 900-year-old ancient Kaido I keep bringing up, which I will come back to. The original Kaido that we fought on the original Onigashima. See, there are flames on the backs of the Seraphim's wings. And where else did we see flames? Holding up Onigashima, the flame clouds that were keeping it from falling to the ground. Those are the same flames that are on the back of the Seraphim. Kaido is here, and he's powering the Seraphim. And where is he? Well, we've already seen him. Kaido is York. Now let's come back to the two Onigashimas and jump ahead to chapter 1079. York says that there is one place in the lab the Seraphim aren't allowed to destroy, and she doesn't tell us what it is, but I figured it out. It's the ancient robot that we found the Stella in. The ancient 900-year-old Kaido is dwelling in that robot suit, so York, quote-unquote, doesn't want the Seraphim to kill him. Now, in 1078, it was mentioned that there was a famous Egghead incident that took place one day after the chapter took place. So here's how it goes down. The ancient 900-year-old Kaido bursts from the depths of the earth. Then our Kaido asks for his help in killing Luffy because he knows that at Luffy's current power level, our Kaido has no chance of beating him, so he asks for the 900-year-old Kaido's help. He says yes, and using the second most powerful devil fruit in existence, the Island Fruit Model Onigashima, he turns himself into Onigashima, and also turns Egghead into Onigashima, therefore making two Onigashimas, two Kaidos, two everythings. And then they kill Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats because Usopp and Brook aren't there. That's basically the end of that theory, but there is one other thing that happened recently, and that's Shanks. Now, before we talk about what happened with Shanks, we need to talk about a question that no one seems to be asking. How did Shanks manage to approach the head of the world, the Elder Stars, with such a high bounty on his head and no one stopped him? Well, it's because there's actually a sixth Elder Star, and it's Shanks. Not only that, during the reverie, he is a cloaked figure that comes in to see the Elder Stars. Who else is a cloaked figure that we see? Eam. Shanks is Eam. That's how he was able to get data on Kid that easily. That's how he was able to defeat him so easily. Kid had a 3 billion bounty berry on his head. And yes, I know what I just said. I said it right. I mean, come on, when Kid was introduced, he was introduced as the only rookie pirate, more powerful than Monkey D. Luffy. He was the single most powerful pirate in the world. Shanks being Eam is the only explanation that makes this turn of events make sense. No one else could beat Kid. Shanks has become a pirate and is pretending to look for the One Piece in order to encourage others to look for the One Piece because Eam wants someone to find the One Piece. Eam needs someone strong to find the One Piece, which is why Shanks is so protective of it. If someone could defeat him, they could find the One Piece. The One Piece needs someone strong to activate it, meaning that the One Piece is something far more sinister than we could have ever imagined. Still working on it though. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. I've gotta get back to researching this whole robot Matrix Sneeple theory. So for the time being, just remember that 2 is the magic number. It can do anything. It can prove you right if you just use it 1 time, or should I say 2 times, I guess. And I will see you next time.